Who is it?
Hi, I'm a friend from the war, Darnell. I brought you a journal from a nurse.
Ah, come in. A journal from a nurse, why, oh, sit down.
I'm sad to say I have some unfortunate news for you. Your friend, Abigail, she was killed by an enemy soldier trying to defend one of our own.
Killed? I don't know what to say.
I'm so sorry. I know this is really hard, but I think I should go. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Hello? I'm home. I stopped by the store on my way home from the munitions factory. I got walnuts, pine nuts, and peanuts, but there's almost nothing to choose from. Oh, what's that?
It's a journal from a nurse I knew in the war.
The war began 2 months ago, on July 28th, after the assassination of the Austrian Archduke. Today, I arrived at Darnell War Hospital to start working for the war. A lot of women are being conscripted into the war, and many others are volunteering their time in the voluntary aid detachments. I've finished the required training and have the option of working in the auxiliary hospitals, nursing, transport duty, rest stations, or work parties. I'm looking forward to working in the hospital and in battle, because we know that the war is going to be over by Christmas. I overheard the general talking about the Germans' idea that the war will be over soon. I do hope it will be.
Okay, we're going to try and cross now, soldiers. This is crucial to the war effort. Be very careful. There are hidden mines everywhere. Now go!
Wounded soldier. We have to pick him back up and bring him to the trench. 3, 2, 1, lift!
No Man's Land is extremely dangerous. It's the land between the two opposing forces' trenches. This area was rarely used for passage unless one side attempted to attack the other, and there were mines hidden everywhere. I just can't believe those soldiers tried to cross it. Most stay in the trenches because they are meant for protection, but I've heard the conditions are horrible. It's a small, tight space with almost no room to move.
Hello? Where am I can't feel my leg.
It's okay. Can you tell me what your name is? Are you in any pain?
I'm Remington. What happened to me?
You're in Darnell Hospital in Belgium, and you were in a tragic accident while trying to cross no man's land. I'm sorry, but your leg is gone. There was nothing we could do.
Oh, I don't know how I could ever repay you, risking your life to save mine.
It's the least I could do as a voluntary aid detachment. You risked your own lives to help us, so the least I could do was help fix up your wound. Now that you have lost your leg, it's going to be quite an adjustment with only dealing with one. So that is why you'll have these crutches. See if you can try to work with them to get off. You just go one step at a time.
Today I helped a soldier. His name is Remington. We have been talking, and I do have an affinity for him, but his injury is so tragic. He will probably be sent home due to his injury.
I'm sorry, Remington.
I loved her.
The trenches are so hazardous. The conditions are terrible. So scary hearing all those noises and not knowing where they came from. It's the worst feeling.
I can't imagine that. Well, you're feeling a lot better now, and I think it's time for you to leave.
Oh, Abigail, you've been so nice to me. Here, let me write down my address. You can visit me once you're released from the war.
Remington left today. He made the hospital conditions he was living in seem so nice. I must admit, the conditions really aren't that good. The amount of people coming into the hospital are increasing every day, and we rarely get reports about the state of the war. I don't have many of my belongings, and I rarely get sleep due to all the work I have to do. It's also hard to see soldiers who are suffering mental injuries because of what they've seen. Well, I do hope Remington will feel better back at home.
Enemy soldier! Help me! Help me! Abigail, watch out! Abigail! This may be my last journal entry. In my attempt to save a wounded soldier, I was shot by the enemy. I am now battling a deadly infection. My chances do not look promising. My time is coming soon. I believe the war is going to continue for a while. I do hope the British Army can combat the Germans and be successful in this great war. Gail,
Is everything okay?
can you give this journal to Remington? His address is inside.
Of course, Abigail.
Thank you.
I know how much she meant to you, Remington. She obviously cared about you too.
Remington continued to live with his sister, who aided him through everyday activities because of his injury, like many soldiers would have to go through. He doesn't talk much about what he saw, and he would never forget Abigail. The war formally ended on June 28, 1919, with the Treaty of Versailles. Over 9 million soldiers and 7 million civilians died as a result. The Great War is considered one of the bloodiest wars in history.
I actually hear something!
There she goes.
Do you want me to go?
The trenches are so hazardous. Should I take off?
I